All right, we got water going into the trailer for the first time in 2022. It's filling up nicely. I'm a little nervous about starting this early, but I have a really good client that needs it done this week. Today and tomorrow are really nice, so today I'm gonna fire up the machine, make sure everything's running good. I'm actually gonna clean a little pad of concrete that I'm building a sandbox on for my kids. So it was pretty old concrete that it was just covered in black growth. So I'll show you that in a second. But I'm gonna run the machine, run the surface cleaner, and see how everything works. Hopefully everything's on the up and up, get the oils moving, and then I'm actually going to change the oil before the season starts, so I'll probably do that tonight. My plan is, since I'm putting water in it now, I'm not going to winterize everything again. I have a heater with a thermostat that I can regulate. So last night I set the thermostat to 55, and it got down to like 38 last night. So I came in the trailer at like midnight, looked at the thermometer that I put in here, and it was at 55. So I just put this right by the pumps, and it's nothing with a lot of high power, so it's not gonna like blast heat on anything. You can barely feel the heat like a foot away from it, so I'm not really worried about it burning anything. I mean, take that back, I am worried about it burning stuff, but I did it last year and it worked great. I didn't have any problems as long as I keep everything far away from the heater. Common sense stuff. So yeah, we're gonna fire it up here in a minute and see how everything runs. So back to the pad. What do you got?
Snake.
Snake? All right, so this concrete pad, I don't know what it was for. It was here when we bought the house, but it was covered in, I mean, you can see it's all white. It was covered in growth, so figure I'm gonna clean it before I put that sandbox on it. And what better way to test out all the equipment before I start washing than to clean your own stuff. So let's fire this bad boy up. I just realized that the battery is in my basement. That's gonna be necessary. Stay away from that.
Why?
Why? Because I said. All right, batteries are in. Let's get a little bit of gas in it. Let's start it up. Back up. Back up.
Hey.
All right, so you saw it start, correct? You saw it start. It started. I turned it off, hooked the ball valve up. Went to turn it back on, it wouldn't start. Completely dead, like nothing. Not even hours in the battery. I looked down. Positive and negative cables are backwards. I guess that's what you get when you start hooking shit up with a 3-year-old running around getting into your stuff. Maybe that's just an excuse. But how did it start? It blew the fuse, and hopefully that's where the problem stopped. So I pulled the fuse out. It's a little 30 amp mini fuse, and it's definitely blown. I'm gonna take it up to the hardware store and get a new one, and hopefully it starts right back up. But again, how did the machine start with the cables crossed? They were the wrong, positive and negative were in the wrong spot. So does anybody understand how that could have happened? Let me know. got it running. New fuse. Good to go. That's a problem. Leaky ball valve. We gotta fix that. No good. Alright. Everything ran great. Leaky ball valve, I need to replace that, which is good that I bought one already. So I figured I was going to replace that anyways. It started to leak a little bit last year, but now it's pretty bad. So nothing's leaking here, no leaks, nothing. Everything's good to go. I don't see any leaks in here. So what did we learn today, kids? Don't reverse the positive and negative on your battery. If you do, it's gonna blow the fuse, which is good because that was a cheap fix. It was like 10 bucks for like a whole box of them, which I'm gonna keep on the trailer now just in case, because the guy at Manatee told me that's a common problem that happens. Yeah, I cleaned a little area on my concrete and my kid is screaming at me right now, so I'm gonna go see what's up. What do you need? What? Huh? What do you need? Oh, you finished your burger? You want your toy now? Alright. Give it to me. Come here.
I got it.
What?
I got it.
Cool, man. Alright. I realized that last part of the video made me look like shit. What?
Don't say that.
Don't say what?
Don't say that.
That was a bad word?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't say.
Bad word. Potty mouth. So my yard looked like trash, and I don't want anybody thinking that I'm a hillbilly, so look. Beautiful. Cleaned up. Everything's put away.